seen my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Fight. 250.
Check back.
Friday.
Check. He's checking.
Alert. He's done.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Zebra.
Mike 42. Here we go. Chance.
Friday.
Throwing on second down. Wilson, quick slant, caught by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Alert. Slam. Good job right there. Alert. All goes special. All goes tight.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
SOS.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Check 4.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Hey guys, listen.
Mike's 42.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
You got tape.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Check. Check.
One flip.
Check 31. Check.
Alert.
Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
12.
First down, the run with Lynch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Rush in. Check.
Friday.
Check 25.
Go.
And that'll set him back 5.
Bring it up.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. Check that.
Slow down.
Hey, check
12. Hold up.
24. Check 24.
Left hash. Hey, 0.
53. Here it comes. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. First carry for Nick Chubb. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Mayfield to throw it, and it is incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. but boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Watch the twist. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Kill, kill, kill.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
53. Come on. 3, Mike.
Now Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, Lynch. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Browns 0.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Kill, kill, kill.
Check.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
49, check 49, check 49.
Spot.
Go 14.
Spot. No.
Here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Mike's 50.
Hey, 133. Let's go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember.
And the ball comes out. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with the touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey,
Where?
watch the ship. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now it's Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, switch gears. Check safety, check safety.
One left.
He's cracked.
19.
He's checking crack.
Good.
Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And that's good for another Seahawks. First and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's going to go up, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Mayfield looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Check tight. Watch twist.
Yeah, listen.
Undercrunch.
12.
Check. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
14, run it.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain, and it's second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat on the swing pass. And
didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, it's complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Watch the curve.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the block, motion, block.
Friday.
42's the mic.
Be alert.
Under 10. 10.
Again, Wilson. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd and short.
Watch QB drop. False. Mike 42. You're not.
Alert.
Check 9.
Check. Gun.
Hot.
Start.
42.
Throwing again here, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Come on, baby, let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Safety's creeping. Safe.
I got it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, alert. Big time good, Dad.
To throw, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Intended for David Njoku.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Switch. Showing it. Jump. Big dash. Come.
Mayfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the out.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Run. 180. Go. Check.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
180. Check the out.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jaron Reed able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Hunt, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Good job right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Switch. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Check 4.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score,
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Seahawks take over.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check 31. Check 43. Kill.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Get that ball.
Motion. 14.
Motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Deuce.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Switch it.
Hey, 0.
On 2nd down now, it's Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop?
Here we go.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Wilson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Zebra.
Shit. Watch twist.
Touch 50.
He's coming. Double up.
Fair.
He's coming. Double up.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Check.
Watch twist.
Check.
Shit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Kill.
Go 14.
Kill. Turn up.
One left.
49.
Hey, alert.
Zoom.
Good touch.
Wilson will throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Sponge! Run left!
Check. Crunch. Shift. Mike, 53.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal.
You better be. Go.
Slam. Swing.
Go, 14.
Now Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st down, Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Got it.
Check. Lucky.
Bang out. Bang.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Point it right.
Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Right 54.
Hurry. Hey, Charlie.
Right there. 54.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So the victory here for